Me as a woman, I really don't like to dress feminine. I like to dress masculine because I like men's clothes. My name is Ayinke. I am a textile designer and the creative director and founder of Ayinke. Ayinke is a streetwear brand that reinvents our local art textile adire into beautiful, insane streetwear pieces. We are at Ayinke Studio, number 18 Jogosimi Street, Alausa, Ikeja, Lagos. What sparked my interest in launching Ayinke as a brand was I looked at my clique and I looked at the friends that I have and I looked at the streetwear and I realized that there wasn't anybody that was infusing our local art textile into what we are doing. And because Adire was also slowly going into, I wouldn't say extinction, but like it was just going towards a place that people would forget about it easily. I wanted to create a bridge between the streetwear world and also the indigenous African art textile. And so I decided to bring about Ayinke as a brand so that we can always merge it together and also preserve our culture, our history and tradition. My personal journey as a Nigerian woman is so interesting because while growing up, I really don't like to wear female clothes. I like to dress masculine. And because I also find some women also dressing in that way, I wanted to create clothes for women that also likes to dress masculine and also men that really like to dress so masculine as they are supposed to. And my pieces are usually unisex. And that really influenced my design because I always design in a way that would always fit a man and also would fit a woman. And then just, making sure that the comfort is also there as being a woman and also being a man. So it's a very interesting journey for me. My creative process in creating a collection or a drop is very interesting. It comes from taking inspirations from different things that I get to see around me and picking colors of just random things that I see that are where I am or wherever I travel to or wherever I go to. I pick colors from there. I take pictures of the things that I see. I take it and then I put it online to actually get the color code of the colors that I want, and then I get back home to creating patterns that would flow with that kind of colors that I want. And when it comes to the style, I look at what is a bit trending and also something that people really feel so comfortable in and also makes them really stylish. And so I bring that together. And also the patterns, I get to draw patterns from the history of the Adire patterns. And I try to draw so much inspirations with the patterns so that it flows with the style that I want to create. And so after that is done, we head down to the sample phase where we do the dyeing and we now try to see how deep the shade of the colors are or what kind of fabric textures are we working with. Are we working with denim? Are we working with cotton? Are we working with any kind of fabric texture? Does it have black?
My name is Tolib. I'm an assistant to the CEO of Ayinke Store. Yeah, so I make sure all of the dyeing processes goes well and waxing of all fabrics.
And so from there, it graduates with creating samples. And so from the samples, we send pictures of the samples to some of our biggest customers and clients, or we just put it on our story. And then after that is done, we do a poll and people decide on the kind of colors or the kind of pattern that they want on the style that we want to put out. And once that is done, we start to produce and we decide to know when we want to launch that particular product. What advice will I give to young women that wants to enter the fashion industry? The only advice I would give based on my experience is just that always stay true with yourself. Know the kind of style that you are. Are you a person that likes to dress feminine, or you like to dress masculine, or you like to do both? You need to be true with the kind of fashion style that you have, because once you're not true to the kind of fashion style that you are, it would create a lot of problems with you in terms of creating different styles or different collections at all times. So you always have to be true with yourself and know this is how I want to dress, because it just gets easier when you know what you want exactly and you are that person. It just makes everything easy. It makes you get customers on time. It makes you think about designs on time without having to stress so much about it. And then it just helps you get more customers, and it makes you have so much experience about what you are creating and what feeling you want to give your customers and your target audience. That's like the only advice that I would always say. Stay true to yourself, know what you want, and push for it regardless.
My name is Jim Wasu, assistant of production of sewing from Ayinke.
One of the most challenging moments I faced was in 2022. I lost a batch of production that was supposed to go to our first store. I lost, it was worth $1 million as of that point in time. And the people I outsourced these things to sew for me, they actually did rubbish on every single thing. I couldn't salvage it. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't sell it. It was that bad. And it was supposed to go to the first store I would ever supply my pieces to. It was very challenging because as of that time, we didn't have so much money. That was like the only savings that we had as a brand as of that time. And then it was so challenging because we also have to meet up with the store deadline, because we also wanted to be part of the brands that was going to be at the store opening. And it was just so challenging as of that point in time because we couldn't even get good tailors to help us with what we wanted to do as of that point in time. It was very frustrating because I now have to start doing everything from scratch, getting fabrics, dyeing it again, communicating with the store. And, it was very, very problematic as of that point in time because I was also trying to figure out things and knowing if this was truly what I wanted to do, because he actually threw me into that point that I have to start thinking deep if this is what I want to do exactly with my life. But one of the lessons that I've learned there was just that regardless of anything that happens in life, you always have to push. And it's not just because of you have one downfall, you will totally disregard everything that you've worked for. You just have to continue to push. And then in life, there are usually ups and downs. There are good times, there are bad times. So you just have to. And always have backup money at all times for your business so that it will make the production go faster and not have that default in your production and also as your brand entirely. We are currently working on a collaboration with a sustainable brand called AZAC. We are still in our experimental phase, but we are going to inform everybody when that is done. Plus, we have a collaboration pop-up in London, June, with WBF Dubai. Yeah, we also have an exhibition with EcoBank running from the 5th to the 8th of June. Those are the exciting things that we have currently going on. My goals and dreams for Ayinke in the next 5 years is not super big, it's really very short. I just want to create a brand with a very not so large community, a very small community of people that understands their culture and tradition through style, through what we wear, and also employ as much people as I can. I'm not someone that usually have a long-term goal or like a short-term goal. My goals are very, very small because I like to do things bit by bit, and just how things come is how I like to consume it. And so I just want to create that brand that brings people together, and also that teaches people not to forget about their culture and tradition, and also just to create that room for more employment, take it out of Nigeria, to be very honest. Make people that don't know about us, not just within Nigeria, but also outside Africa in general. How I stay inspired is constantly surrounding myself with people that love me, that create this safe space for me at all times. I don't have people that are not good around my circle. My family, my friends, everybody, they are so good and supportive in what I have been doing. And so that alone is a safe ground and a safe space for me to always have the idea to constantly curate, because I know whenever I try something, I would always get genuine feedbacks from people. And also I try to like take myself out, be on myself alone without actually having anybody around too. That act makes me sing at all times and not thinking that I am in this country. Actually, I'm in my world. Thank you to everybody watching this. It's been Ayinke speaking to Square Root. It was an amazing time. The crew, lovely people, and yeah, I love them so much. So stay connected to Square Root for more of this, and also stay connected with Ayinke on all our platforms. Bye.